What's going on? This your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to Lucario. Shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to everybody on that bad boy membership. We really appreciate you for the support. We really appreciate you for taking the chance and getting on our membership and changing your lives. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the guys that be calling in and doing confessionals about how the membership changed their situation. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. And I'm gonna let Lucario speak to you a little bit more about the importance and the value of the bad boy membership.
The Bad Boy membership is for guys at various levels of the game. You can be a guy who has never talked to a woman, or you could be a guy who is just trying to improve his game. Either way, these easy to follow steps in the Bad Boy membership program will help you become the man who will attract beautiful women. I've helped thousands of men achieve success in the dating game, and I want to help you achieve that same success. Remember, in order to attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women, there's really just one thing you need to do. Examine and practice the game on a consistent basis, and what better way to do that than to join the Bad Boy membership program. So in the Bad Boy membership, you get a different 45 through 90-minute audio/video series every month filled with detailed, easy to follow, step-by-step content that will help you attract beautiful women, and unlimited email coaching, a $49.97 value you get for free. You get all of this for only $97 a month, and remember, you can cancel anytime. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Click below and join the Bad Boy membership today.
All right, cool. So, what I want to talk about today, real quick, is so I found the article about the mental health of single-parent families in relation to psychological and societal and financial parameters. Because it occurred to me, that there's a psychological part to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a part of the game where mental health is a concern. You understand? I mean, a lot of guys feel a certain way about interacting with females and, just how they view themselves in reference to females and in life and everything, So I just wanted to shed some light on that, right? So I have an article here from psychnet.apa.org, and the article was copywritten in 2020, and there's a whole bunch of different doctors and citations here. It says the mental health of single parent families in relation to psychological societal parameters by somebody named Babelis and Zantakow and Kayla, and family issues in the 21st century, single parenting in the 21st century, perceptions, issues, and implications, from Nova Science Publishers. All right. But the database for this particular article is the APA Psych Info for 2020. And this is an abstract of the study. So basically just a summary of the study. So that's what I'm going to read. And then I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. So it says here, over the last decades, a great deal of changes have taken place in the family structure, leading to an increase in single parent families. Studies demonstrate that 3 out of 10 children are being raised in a single parent household, while this number is expected to increase in the future. The aim of the present chapter is to discuss the risk of mental health difficulties in single parent families. It seems that the majority of single parent households is headed by single parent mothers who often face a number of difficulties and challenges in practicing their parenting role. Single parents, especially single mothers, seem to experience increased levels of stress, anxiety, and depression, face more socioeconomic difficulties, and lack of social support as compared to married couple families. Furthermore, an absence of an additional primary caregiver who could share the responsibilities of the household may lead to feelings of low self-esteem and isolation. Moreover, aggravating factors such as chronic health conditions of the child can make the single parent's burden even harder to carry. In addition to the above, single parenting may be associated with several mental health difficulties for children as well, such as anxiety, depression, externalizing the disorders, whereas in some cases it can lead to school dropout and poor health. Taking into consideration the obstacles encountered by single parents in many aspects of their life, as well as the continuously increasing numbers of single parenthood, it is considered necessary for mental health professionals to support them in their parenting role and enhance their mental health. All right. So, I mean, this is really nothing new, but I just wanted to lay it out, so nobody can really say that I'm just coming up with this. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, when you talk about issues with single parenting and single parent mothers, it's like, why are you hating on single parent? And it's like, it's not, nobody's hating, man. We're just trying to uncover the truth so we can understand the real issues behind the issues. You understand? Because what I see in this whole game situation with dating and relationships and all that stuff, I see a lot of men trying to cope. With their deficiencies, whether they have deficiencies in confidence, deficiencies in social skills, deficiencies in whatever, right? They're trying to cope with the situation. Like they try to talk about choosing signals instead of actually having the confidence to cold approach. They talk about how women are a waste of time. They, some of them begin to resent or hate women. They want to do MGTOW, they want to complain, they want to talk about hypergamy. All of these different things, I feel that it's taking away from the responsibility of men and what they really need to do. You understand? And I feel like there is a mental health factor. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to create another excuse. You understand? For guys to use in their coping habits. You understand? I don't want to do that. But what I'm saying is that there might actually be a mental health factor in a lot of cases, and I think it's something that, if it truly is there, we definitely need to take it seriously when trying to understand, the issues of some of these guys out here, and even the issue of some of these women, and definitely the issue of these women that are raising these men. You understand? So, raising these males. So it's a big issue. And I just want to talk about men's health in general. This is an infographic from Mental Health America. This is mhanational.org. This is an infographic, and it's talking about, it says 5-minute guide to mental health. So they just put a whole bunch of different a whole bunch of different graphics, like showing different numbers and statistics in men's mental health in the United States of America. So it says the U.S. male population is 151,781,326 million, right? And it says males affected by depression per year, 6 million, right? It says 1 in 5 adults experience a mental health problem each year. Serious mental health costs America $193.2 billion a year. Major health problems affecting men: depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, psychosis and schizophrenia, and eating disorders. For depression, it says over 6 million men suffer from depression per year. Male depression often goes undiagnosed. Many men are more likely to report fatigue, irritability, loss of interest in work or hobbies, rather than feelings of sadness or worthlessness. So what they're saying is that we could be suffering from depression, but we'll interpret it a different way and just chalk it up to being, having fatigue or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? You got anxiety. It says approximately 19 million American adults ages 18 to 54 have anxiety disorder. 3,020,000 men have a panic disorder, agoraphobia, or other phobias. So a lot of men, over 3 million men and over 19 million American adults have some type of anxiety disorder. You see what I'm saying? We got 2.3 Americans affected by bipolar. It says an equal amount of men and women develop this illness. The age of onset for men is between 16 and 25 years old. So bipolar is when somebody acts one way at a certain time, and then they act extremely the opposite way at another time. And you guys might wonder, why are these chicks flaking on me and all of this and shit. It's like, or you wonder why this chick rejected me, why she not feeling me. It's like some of these things are a part of the game. You understand? Some of these things are part of the game, which is another reason why guys shouldn't take rejection so seriously. You understand? Because you don't know why a person is not with it at the moment, or why they flaked on you, or why they did this, or so it's not your job to dwell on it. It's not your job to resent anyone or hate anyone for whatever they did. You understand? It's up to you to move forward and continue on your journey, and not let certain things bother you or stop you or slow you down. You know what I'm saying? Psychosis, schizophrenia. It says 3.5 million people in the US are diagnosed with schizophrenia, one of the leading causes of disability. 90% of people who are diagnosed with schizophrenia by age 30 are men. Oh man, 90% are men. You understand? So, and you also have eating disorders where 10% of patients are anorexia, 35% of patients are bulimic. And it says men with eating disorders are less likely to seek professional help than women. In mental health in general, like there's a lot of guys out there that have issues, but they also have issues with addressing those issues and actually going and either trying to get therapy or trying to deal with mental health. Like, it's a real thing, you understand? But again, I don't want this to be another coping mechanism. You understand? If you really do have mental health issues, you should take care of them. If you don't have mental health issues, do not use mental health as a possible reason why you can't get chicks. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do that. Please, let's not do that.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.
I'm just trying to bring a real argument to the situation, because there's a lot of us that actually do suffer from mental health problems. You understand? Let me see. They talk about suicide, how suicide is like mostly men. This is more than 4 times as many men and as women died by suicide in the U.S. In 2010, a total of 38,364 Americans died by suicide, and over 3/4, about 79% of them were men. You understand? So men suffer from suicide even more. We have a lot of substance abuse. It says 1 in 5 men will develop alcohol dependency. It says military veterans, they have alcohol dependency. They talk about famous athletes. They got concussion protocols with these football players, going crazy and doing stuff. So let me see. It says seeking treatment. It says men are less likely than women to seek help or for depression, substance abuse, and stressful life events due to social norms, reluctance to talk, and downplaying symptoms. You understand? So all right, for example, social norms, right? A lot of guys feel a certain level of pressure, to get the girl, to get the number, to bag her, to do this, to do that, or they feel it. This is why I did my video the other day about like my body count, to let people know that I have a relatively low body count, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. You understand? Because we got these things called social norms where, like I said, with social norms, it's easy for somebody to think that they're supposed to live up to some type of standard and to feel all this pressure to have sex with hundreds of women and all of this kind of crazy shit. And it's not necessary. It's really not necessary. Which is why I did that video showing guys that, every man moves at his own pace, and there's no reason for you to feel anxiety or depression just because your body count is lower than another man's. You understand what I'm saying? Stop comparing yourself to other dudes, and you know what I'm saying? Don't think less of yourself in any way just because of whatever. You're you, and you're different, and there's nothing wrong with that. You understand? Truthfully, I feel like a lot of some of this stuff is actually clinical, but I feel like the current condition of a lot of men's mindset can be, helped with just a little bit more positive outlook, when it comes to looking at yourself. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I really feel. Right here, it also says there's a reluctance to talk, right? I mean, that's what we talk about all the time. We tell you guys to be more sociable, talk, holler at women, do what you got to do. Get your mouthpiece game, get your social skills up, right? But in this example, obviously they're talking about a reluctance to talk about mental issues or a reluctance to really discuss what you might be going through, right? But again, it's the same type of thing. A lot of times men are reluctant to say anything because they feel ashamed. You understand? Because they feel a certain way about certain things, about their past, about certain traumas, about certain things that may need to that they may need to bring to the surface, that they may need to talk about. You understand? I mean, I've been to therapy before personally, and it uncovered a few things for me which helped me in my life. You understand? I don't think I have any like clinical issues per se, like, because I'm not on any medication. But mental health and maintaining mental health can be done by regular visits to therapy or anything like that. I mean, look, let's understand why people go to church every Sunday. Some people have to go to church every Sunday because that's how they keep it together here. They have to go somewhere to hear a positive word, or they have to go somewhere to reinforce their comforting beliefs so they can continue on. You understand? And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it might be the same reason why you guys watch my videos, or the same reason why you guys check out Lucario, me and Lucario on the live stream or whatever. It might be the same reason, because you want to come to someplace familiar and hear a familiar word. You understand? You want to hear some type of reassurance, or maybe you just want to hear us talk shit because it feels good to you. It's the same kind of deal. You understand? But sometimes when you have an issue that might be deeper, because there might be a reason why you have serious anxiety when talking to women, and you might just need to talk to somebody. It may not be necessarily clinical where you need medication and all that, but you may just need to talk to somebody. There may be some type of trauma. There may be something that you have trouble understanding about yourself that it may be able to help if you go to therapy. You understand? If you find a therapist, you find somebody to talk to, and you can talk. I mean, I'm not a licensed therapist. I have 60-second consultations where we could talk about dealing with women and dating and stuff like that. We could chop up game about life as well, but might be something more major than that, where you need to go talk to somebody. You need to speak to a professional. You need to speak to somebody who can really ask you those questions that can fully uncover certain issues that you may have as far as trauma, certain experiences, maybe how you feel about yourself, your outlook, your disposition in life, all those things. You understand? Because we want, we tell people to get on the Bad Boy membership, but it makes sense. It makes more sense for you to get on the Bad Boy membership if you're already at a place where you can actually receive the valuable information in the Bad Boy membership. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you may have to go through some therapy to get there. You may have to talk to somebody. You may have to uncover some things that might be weighing down your soul, or weighing you down emotionally. You see what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And then the other one is down there. You're downplaying symptoms. You understand? You're downplaying symptoms. So the thing is basically the same thing. Like, you're feeling the pressures of social norm. You don't want to talk about things, and you don't want to be sociable in certain situations, and maybe it causes anxiety. And with those same situations, you want to downplay the symptoms. You You understand? You may have symptoms of depression, stress, mood swings. You may have even low testosterone, you know, because the science right here, it says the science of male health. Something that plays a part is having low testosterone, right? And having low testosterone is correlated with depression, stress, and mood swings, especially in older men. So as we get older, these things become more prevalent, you understand? And as we get older, we produce less testosterone as well. You get it? So I just wanted to talk about this stuff just a little bit, man, because I really feel like far beyond just the you know, having weak game, I think it might be guys out there that need, you know, that could use therapy. You understand? And I want to be the one to say that, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You understand? Therapy sessions are private. If you feel like there's something that you need to go discuss, find a therapist in your area, man. Look it up. Get on Google, look it up, and, you know, try one session and just see what it's like. See if they could talk to you about it, help you uncover some things. You understand? And remember, there's nothing wrong with it. We all got issues. We all been raised by, you know, imperfect parents who made mistakes. I mean, whether it's single parent or not, even if you came up in a complete family, you know, we still have been raised by imperfect beings. You understand? We all been raised by imperfect people, you know, and a lot of times, especially if you was the first kid, your parents made a lot of mistakes with you. You understand? And the lessons that they learned from raising you, they probably helped to raise your sisters and brothers, your younger sisters and brothers, a little bit better. And maybe that within itself may have caused some type of resentment, and you have issues with that. Like, it's so many different things, you understand? But what I really want to say is that, you know, it's so easy to look at yourself and say, oh, there's something wrong with me. You understand? And the thing is, there's something wrong with all of us. And finding someone to talk to is not a bad idea. You understand? And it's nothing to be ashamed of. So I just wanted to put that out there. Just wanted to talk about that real quick. And, you know, and I just want everybody to have, you know, to have that awareness and to understand that it's nothing wrong with it. Okay. So appreciate you. Thank you for sticking with me to the end of the video. I hope this video reaches someone and it can help someone. You know, please like, share, subscribe, and really appreciate you. And, you know, thank you for messing with my channel. You know, thank you. The subscribers have been growing. I passed 2,000. I really appreciate you guys. You know, please share this stuff. Send it to a friend. You know, because again, dealing with women is not about dealing with women, you know, necessarily. You understand? It's about you developing different facets of who you are, so you can have the ability to relate to other human beings, period. You understand? It's not just about dealing with women. It's about you developing yourself and having the ability to relate to other people on many different levels, whether it's intimate, sex, love, friendship, business, whatever. You understand? Because all of these things will help you in your life to live your best life and to become the best version of yourself possible. And that's what we're really looking for. All right. So it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Like I said, like, share, hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for rocking with me to the end of the video. I hope you're having a great day. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.
What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham, and what I want to talk about today is the Bad Boy Membership Contest. All you have to do to be eligible to win the Bad Boy Membership Contest is to be a Bad Boy member. See, what we realize is that when guys join the Bad Boy Membership, they make the transition from simp to player very quickly, and we're just trying to make that transition just a little bit easier. So here's what you get if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. So here's what you receive if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. A bottle of Bad Boy Cologne by Carolina Herrera, New York. A luxury designer timepiece. And a $100 gift card. To increase your chances of winning, share this post in your story, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to Mr. Lucario or the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. And follow Real Mr. Lucario and Miles in the Game on Instagram. The winner will be announced at the first of the month. Good luck.